We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. The Braves continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Winker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moustakas has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. on the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. One and two now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Maddox is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And this will be fouled away. Winker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Winker is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers, 18 driven in. That's by him for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bit outside. 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Reds 2 and the Braves nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Winker is there. One pitch, one out.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 11 for him on the season, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
That is it. The left fielder.
In now, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Winker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Gary.
Digging in, Gary Sheffield, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Braves 1. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The shortstop, Freddie.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Into the box now, Sonny Gray. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed, which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Greg Maddux stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Into the box now, Cody Sullivan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Sullivan rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Markakis rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Acuna digs in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds 2. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit toward the hole. Galvis on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Standing in, Gary Sheffield. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now that second
So
base,
up steps Ozzie Albies,
Albies.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddox.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddox. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a diving tag. They got him. Oh, a supreme effort there as the inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very
Way to go.
First pitch on its way. Eugenio Suarez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is pulled into right. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Settling in now, Aristides Aquino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Sullivan as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Nick Markakis digging in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Jose De Leon will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jose De Leon. The left fielder, number 25.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Barnhart is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 7-2.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Tucker Barnhart as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Kurt Casale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds, number 12, Kurt Casale.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wade Miley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Wade Miley.
Stepping up now, Gary Sheffield. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the upper deck and gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate now, Greg Maddux, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And he'll He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 8 and the Reds 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Pitch on the way. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Markakis to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still 8-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up Acuna, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 6th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now batting, number 44. Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melancon.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Melancon A veteran at 35 years of age, he was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Melanson looks in. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Braves 8 and the Reds 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nick Senzel is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit sharply on the ground. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
and that's by him. It's 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 9 and the Reds 3. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 33, this is Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Acuna. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still way back. It's 9-3. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Sullivan. He singled his last time up.
Cody Sullivan.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Nick Markakis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now batting.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he chased it in the dirt. Barnhart goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired. 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, high in the air down the right field line. And he will put this one away, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Atlanta get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Greg Maddux earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sonny Gray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.